After flying by the Goon, receiving the Player of the Month award, manager of Forest, SamuraiHex, is here to talk to us. What does it feel like to be flying high in the league?
I'm sad.
Why? Shouldn't you be happy?
I wanted Player of the Month award.
But you're a manager. It's only for players.
I have Player of the Month award now.
How? Wait, did you steal it?
No.
It's going well! Hello everybody, this is Matthew Olsen and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to what I'm calling Amazing Forest. Ugh. Shiver every time I have to say that. But yeah, we're in the 6th of November 2021. We have played 15 games and we are 4th place. If you look at the results, we beat Barnes, as you know, last time. Then we beat Portsmouth 3-0, QPR 6-2, Barrow 4-0. But then we played Brighton, Middlesbrough and Stoke. We lost all those games. The Stoke game was a bit unlucky, but if you look at the table, they're the ones that are only ahead of us. They're the only 3 ahead of us, so it was to be expected. We also lost against Wolves in the second round of the EFL Cup, which was a late goal for them. But I'm not too disheartened because we then beat Birmingham 2-0. We drew 2-2 with Bristol. We beat Derby 2-1. Sheffield United 3-1. Huddersfield we drew 1-1. Beat Wycombe 1-0. Beat Hull 5-2. We then unfortunately had a bad result against Sheffield Wednesday where we lost 3-2. But I'm not too angry with that because just look at the rest of the results. It's going much better than I expected it to. And of course we beat Swansea 4-0, which was last game that I played off camera, which takes us to 4th in the table, which is very good. Derby in 20th. They have already sacked Daddy Cowley, who took over from me, and Chris Wilder is now the manager of Derby, who I think was sacked by Sheffield Wednesday because they got relegated from the Premier League, and Sheffield United are 7th. But yeah, it's going well. I haven't changed the tactic at all. It's just the same tactic all the way through. And we have, we've won the first 4 games. We lost against them, but I found this tactic is good against the lower the worst teams, or the teams that are just as good as you. But when it comes to the teams that are in good form and the teams that are better than you by quite some distance, then you struggle. So Sheffield Wednesday game was just a freak result, but those 4 were to be expected. But anyway, we have a game against Watford, who are currently... Oh, sorry about that. I got a knock on the door and my dog started barking like a crazy dog. I'm actually recording this downstairs instead of in my bedroom like I normally do, just so I can look after my dog, Shadow. So, someone knocked on the door and he went a bit crazy, as he's a guard dog, you could say. The team we are starting with though is Bryce Samber in goal, Size Christie, Dominic Iorf. Oh yeah, I haven't done the transfers. That's something I need to do, isn't it? So yeah, where were we? We had Niall Ennis and Ben Pearson, Ben Johnson. We then had this guy, who is now on loan at Curzon Ashton already. He was the head of youth development. Another head of youth development guy, Dominic Iorfa, because I thought that Joe Wobble was leaving because he was getting very angry with me. So I decided to finally cash in on him if I could get a deadline day transfer. So I bought Dominic Iorfa. I had a transfer ready for who you call it, the other guy, but he didn't go. But I did sign Dominic over, so I've got an extra defender, but I'm not that bothered because he's quite a good player. George Hunt, who is had a youth development guy. Luke Nippard had a youth development guy brought in, and Ian Chambers Pavelin, who had a youth development brought in. And so what was that? That was the 4th of the 8th. So 4th of the 8th. Before that, of course, we loaned Jeremy Opoku. Then loaned all these players. We sold Cole Jenkinson to Portsmouth for 250k. He only played 13 games last season. He was my backup right back for South Christie. And then, of course, we had the loanee, which is Ben Johnson, who could play right back. And I thought, why not sell him for, which was just over his valuation. So I decided to sell him and cash in on him and all that and get some money. Then we've loaned all these players out who are just average youth prospects who are 3 stars or more, who are of the age to be able to be loaned out, which my head of youth development went and did. But yeah, we've got Bryce Salmon in goal, South Christie, Dominic Iorfa, Loic Mabi So, Ben Johnson in defence, Sam Sal in DM, Harry Arter and Ryan Yates in midfield, João Carvalho, who has been absolutely amazing even though he hasn't scored that many goals, Florian Balogun, who scored 11 and has been absolutely amazing, and Niall Ellis, who's been even better with 14 goals even though his last few games have not been that perfect. He's got an 8 rating and a 7.2, but a bit before then he wasn't really getting into the spaces like he's normally getting into. The defence is Scott McKenna, Max Lowe, McGuane, Ben Pearson, and Rootsos, Lewis Graben and Guerrero. And yeah, I'm probably trying to sell a centre back in January, whichever one I don't know. But I've talked long enough, so let's get into the game, shall we? Let's hope it's not all choppy frames. Outstretched arms, I expect you to pick off where you left last time. That's good enough for me. And no, there's no choppy frames, thankfully. But Watford are immediately on the highlight and immediately hit the post, but it was offside. One of the players was offside at least. And Mabe So, Johnson, Sal, Johnson again, he gives it to Ennis. Can he do a bit of wheeling dance like he has been doing? No, it tries just to cross it in and it fails. But can we do a bit better? Good tackle. No, he loses it again. That was Yates who did the tackle. Defeo gets tackled, and then that was a bad tackle. Bit of, what was the goalkeeper doing? It should have come out then. Okay, we're quite lucky to still be in this game now. To not be 1-0 down at least. Samba saves it, and we're just going to go encourage. Everyone's fired up, which is good to see. I'm going to go encourage one more time. Again, everyone is fired up. Throwing encouragement at the start of the game was quite good. But when you get to like 30-40 minutes, probably don't do it. But you can do it at the start of the second half. Right, Cavalli with a free corner. Heads out. Sal on the ball. Gives it to Mabe So. Gives it back to Sal. To Johnson. Yates, Ennis, gives a good ball to Cavallo, who his shot is saved. Ah, that was close. Anyway, another corner kick, and it's immediately headed out. But they have had more chances, but we've had the better one, I think. I'm just said what that. I'm going to say you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad, and everyone seems to be quite happy, which is always good to say. And we're immediately getting a highlight. Delafeo for Mensa. Delafeo again. What's he going to do? We need someone on the wing to try. Oh, okay. We managed to defend it somehow. And now Ennis, he gives it to Balogun, who's player of the month, whose shot is blocked, and that is that. And I am going to do a bit of encouragement. And shall I make my first change? I think I shall. I'm going to take the worst player, which is Ryan Yates, and put Ben Pearson on, I think. I'm also going to take Niall Ennis off and put on Graven. And that's the first real change of the game. Now, can we go and get a goal against Watford, who would be quite a good result, but Sarr's on the ball down, he's just having a right good old run, and he shoots and hits the post. That's like twice they've hit the post, and that was another chance by them. We are hanging in this game. I'm going to save the man more. Everyone's a bit frustrated. I'm going to make the last sub. I am going to take Harry Artroff, who's not been playing well, and give Marcus McGreen a chance at the team. His chances have been hard and few, but he's done well, I guess, for when he has been playing. Anyway, I am going to go Commander Man more. Two people are frustrated, one person is motivated. Look, Johnson on the ball, gives it to Pearson. He's going to run to the wing and cross it in, hopefully. No, he's going to immediately lose it because he's a bit of an idiot. If they score from here, good tackle. But yeah, they're more likely to score, I think, than Forest are likely to score. So it's Cavallero on the ball. It's cleared by Carvalho. Now Balogun. Can he cross it in? Yes, he can. He goes to Graben, who heads it over. And it looks like it is going to finish 0-0, which it has. I'm going to say hands in pockets, you were unlucky today. And we were. We did well. I'm happy with the performance overall. It's Watford. They're not that bad. We stayed in 4th, even though Stoke have gone down a place and 2 places, and West Ham have gone up a place above us. But I'll take that away from home. I would absolutely take that. And let's go to the next game, shall we? Against West Ham. Right, we are back for the West Ham game, and I think we're going to basically keep the same team. However, Ben Johnson can't play because it is against his parent club. But other than that, I think Sam might not play. I might give Ben Pearson a go, and Harry Arter will play. But Ryan Yates will not for McGuane. Do it like that. Unless he can do that. No, it's better to do it just that way. And strikers, I'm going to keep it like that. And Carvalho, attacking midfielder, centre. But yeah, that is the team I think I'm going to go with. Joe Lolly's put in a transfer request because I'm not playing him. Happy to accept that he can go. And Joe Wall wants to go, and I'm like, okay, as long as I can get quite a few million for him. 5 million most is what I kind of want. Lolly is a bit lower. I'm willing to go for about 4, even though he's worth more. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take Nuno Costa can play. Meanwhile, we also have a player who is unhappy, who is not appearing because he is a under 23s. It is Atif Kanate. Now, he is a 4.5 star player. He's 2-star, and he is unhappy because I didn't let him leave to Millwall, who were given a 100k offer. I was like, I want him to progress with us. I'm not accepting any. What with me, I accept offers for people who are for youth players. I accept people who are 2.5 star or lower in potential. But if they're 3-star or more, I'm more likely to give them a contract and keep them around until they go from either become a first team player or till they go from 3-star or whatever to 2.5-star potential, and then I look to sell. So he's not going anywhere, but he's very unhappy with me. But yeah, this is the team we're going to go for. See how we go against West Ham. This is a great opportunity. Everyone seemed happy with that. I'm quickly going to say encourage, which gets everyone motivated, which is always good to see. And so far nothing is happening. Do a bit more encouragement. Okay, that was a corner. Someone blocked it. It was a bit hard to see though with the camera angle. We've headed it out though, now Carvalho, but he doesn't get to it because it was a waste of an opportunity. Now Freeman, Antonio, Diop. They're passing it quite quickly, and the shot is saved by Samba. Pearson loses the ball, but Cavalli gets it from the tackle, and there's a shot or cross, I'm not sure, but it was a waste. I think I'm going to go encourage one more time. Only one person is uninterested, Ben Pearson, which I'm not happy with. Half time 0-0. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to also go encourage and see how it goes. And Garner goes to Bowen. Was he offside? He looked offside to me. He looked offside. Let's see. That was close. 1-0 down to West Ham, which takes us to 6th position. Yeah. Okay, let's make the subs. In danger of being booked, I'm taking him off then for Sam Sao. Cavallo can go off because he's been no good for Nunes Andrewsos. I'm going to take Balogun off for Nuno da Costa. And so how that goes. Triple sub. Demand more. Come on. Demand more. Attacking. Nothing's going to happen. And we've lost the game. Let's hope this is not the start of how everything goes wrong. Shall it? Not be, please don't be that. Please don't be that. Because I'm actually thinking of streaming this once the series is over. If we get promoted or get into the playoffs, I'm not sure. It depends on your feedback. Do you want to see the stream? Just a heads up, I cannot stream quite well because my upload speed is like 0.6 or something, which is terrible. So it'll be like 4080p, 30 FPS stream at the most. And it's my buffer a few times because I'm not good enough with the upload speed. It'll be trial and testing and trial error for at first. But I want to get into streaming on YouTube. So just say in the comment section if you'd like to see this on. Stream it by any chance. But yeah, we've lost. we've lost. A draw 0-0 and a loss against West Ham. Probably going to be a while. I think this is a Wednesday upload. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. So we want to finish it off by Friday. So I'm thinking we'll return for these games, Bristol and Derby. And then the last games will be the last 2 games of the season, or the playoffs, depending on what will happen. If there is a playoffs, I'll probably stream that, I would think. But anyway, I've been SamuraiHex, also known as Matthew. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hex signing out. Bye, everybody. Well, that's all for this video. Remember to like, comment, favourite, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Hex signing out.